Breaking. Trump reopened Hillary case. They found it. It's likely that the only reason that Hillary Clinton wanted to become the President of the United States was to keep her most sinister secrets silent. She knew that if Donald Trump beat her to the position she was doomed, which is probably what she was really upset with after her devastating loss. It took a year for Trump to hand-deliver his promise to the people of holding crooked Hillary accountable. That seems to be the case now at the conclusion of the Butcher of Benghazi's worst week ever. Earlier this week, Trump took to his typical place of snowflake melting announcements to put a message out there to Hillary and her right-hand helper, WWIII, that the treasonous pair probably didn't take too seriously. He tweeted what can be seen as a premonition about a pardon he's soon to make on behalf of U.S. sailor Christian Saucier, who was jailed for a year over handling low-level classified information. Saucier's life has since been ruined following his release, while Hillary still arrogantly walks free, despite mishandling extremely sensitive information, funds, and the entire situation in Benghazi. It's definitely looking like time is up for this crooked woman, and it will be her nemesis who ensures it. 2018 could be the worst year for Hillary of her life, and she deserves it. Her secrets weren't safe with Trump in office, and the investigation isn't over. In fact, it resurfaced now in the new year when Trump's DOJ reopened what she thought was long since closed and forgotten about. Unfortunately for her, they found what they've been looking for, we've suspected was there all along. The Washington Examiner reports. The Department of Justice has caved to pressure from the White House and is reportedly reopening the investigation into former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server. According to the Daily Beast, there is a new effort in the department to get new details on how Clinton and her aides, including former top aide WWIII, handled classified material. The effort will look at how much classified information was on her private email server, and how that information got there. President Trump has continually questioned if and when the Justice Department would reopen its investigation into Clinton. He tweeted on December 2, "Many people in our country are asking what the Justice Department is going to do about the fact that totally crooked Hillary, after receiving a subpoena from the United States Congress, deleted and acid-washed 33,000 emails. No justice." Last week, conservative group Judicial Watch won a lawsuit against the State Department and released emails showing that classified information was on the computer of Aben's then-husband Anthony Weiner. The FBI previously investigated and declined to criminally prosecute Clinton for her use of the email server. But Trump and his supporters used the email debacle as a rallying cry throughout the campaign. The findings from a separate Justice Department's Inspector General probe into how the FBI handled the email use is expected to be released sometime this spring. It was only a matter of time before he reopened it, since so many questions remained that deserve to be answered so justice can finally be served. Hillary's impending arrest isn't only a massive move for Trump's presidency, her countless victims who suffered the fatal wrath of her crimes deserve to see this in their lifetime too. The best-case scenario would be for things to go from bad to worse with her fate simultaneously, with Saucier getting the pardon he deserves. Saucier has suffered a horrific life since being released from prison for much less than Hillary. He can't get work other than a garbage man after being a hero for our country, and is about to find himself living on the streets. Meanwhile, Hillary carries on making millions at speaking engagements she shouldn't have the opportunity to do. As Prissy Holly for Freedom Daily reported earlier this week, thanks to the America-hating traitor that led our country for 2 terms, America's enemies were able to operate right underneath our noses. Several weeks ago, Judicial Watch revealed that Hillary and her Muslim Brotherhood pet WWIII removed 5 boxes of Muslim files from the White House, after the duo falsely claimed the box contained personal materials that were unclassified in an effort to get Obama's dirt permanently removed from the White House. But the time for terrorists running the White House is now over. It's clear that Democrats don't care about classified information being leaked as long as it's Hillary doing it and not a sailor. They would prefer that he be tried with treason for much less than Hillary, who has a lifetime of crimes that are about to come to light with the reopening of this investigation.